Hello my rider brothers and sisters, welcome back to Riding in DNA. Something very special is coming up. That is, I'm going to track day tomorrow, and as you know, if you have been following the channel, that this is my first time I'm ever gonna be on a track. And I got an instruction from the track. It has couple of points, and one of those is major, and that is bike needs to have water as coolant. I cannot use any chemical as coolant in the bike, so I have to replace the OEM coolant which this bike came with distilled water. This is the first time I'm gonna change the coolant on this bike. I'm a little bit nervous, but I know what to be done. Let's go for it. This is the distilled water I bought from Walmart. These are pretty cheap, around $1.50, and I got 3 bottles of this. I'll just keep it as backup. So how we are gonna do it? The left side fairing is gonna stay on, the right side fairing is gonna come off, and I'm gonna drain the coolant from here. On the left side we have the coolant reservoir on the right side of the bike, that's inside the fairing, and the radiator cap as well. To get access to those, we'll have to remove this fairing from the right side. Let's not waste any more time and let's go for it.
I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna know what I'm on. Diamonds dancing on my neck, that is the vibe I'm on.
And here the fairing comes off. This is how it looks like inside. This is the reservoir and there is the radiator cap. Remember this is very important. The bike should be in cold condition. It should not be even warm. It should be in cold condition. Otherwise, there can be a little bit pressure left in the system and it might spill some coolant from there. Anyways, my bike is cold like this since yesterday night. So it's been many hours. Let's open the radiator cap.
I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna know what I'm on. Diamonds dancing on my neck, that is the vibe I'm on.
This is how the cap looks like from inside. It has this thing to keep pressure on. It has a spring. I don't know if you can see. Even this is the first time I'm seeing this cap. See, the coolant is there like till here. Now I'm gonna drain the reservoir and then we are gonna drain the coolant from the left side.
I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna know what I'm on. Diamonds dancing on my neck, that is the vibe I'm on. Way too lit, who gon' check? You can tell me none. Boss mode in
I'm gonna drain all the fluid from the reservoir. Now let's open the cap. Okay, the cap is out. Oh, by the way, I'm using this pan to drain all the coolant. Now let's go to the left side, remove that side of the pipe to drain the remaining fluid from the system. We will have to lose this particular screw and then we'll have to remove this hose from the pump, and hell lot of fluid should come out after that from here. This being the lowest point of the cooling system, once we remove this hose, most of the coolant should get drained out from here.
I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna know what I'm on. Diamonds dancing on my neck, that is the vibe I'm on. Way too lit, who gon' check? You can tell me none.
So we don't have to remove it, we have to loose it enough so that the strap is not holding the hose very tightly. So now it's good to pull the hose out. I looked up at some online videos and my impression was that this is gonna be very hard to remove. But as I see now, I'm keeping doing like this, forward and backward, and then keeping, and then keep pulling it towards outside. It's easy to, remove it. It has a weird smell. Let's wait for a while for these draining to stop. And be careful, these coolants are poisonous. Don't try to taste this. Keep your kids or your pets away from these coolants. Now we'll put the hose back again and then we are gonna pour some distilled water into the radiator.
I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna know what I'm on.
is at a weird place. So I bought this kind of a funnel so that it is easy to pour the liquid into the system. That's it. I have poured only this much of water. Probably it will need more. That's it, it's full already, it's overflowing. I have not been that careful because this is just water, but this would have been coolant. I would have been way more careful. But anyways, this is a good experience for me, being the first time. You will hear the sound, or rather the liquid pouring sound from here, and you will know that it's filling up. And now I can see the water level exactly at its mouth. That says it is already filled with water. We are gonna close the cap. We close the cap. We will keep this open and then we'll start the bike. And as of now, we are not gonna fill any liquid in the reservoir tank. Now we are gonna start the bike. I've run the engine for around 2 to 3 minutes. Now the temperature is at 95 degrees Celsius, or rather 96 degrees Celsius as you see on the dash. And when I hold this pipe, I can feel it's hot because hot water is flowing through it. So that means the system is working, probably. Now the fan is on too. We will keep it like this, and we'll see how soon the temperature goes down. And then we are gonna keep it like this until the engine comes down to full cold state. And then we are gonna open the lid, and then we are gonna check the water level. Already the temperature has reduced from 96 to 95 now. And there we go. The fan cuts off. We are gonna turn the ignition off, and then we are gonna wait until this engine becomes fully cold. So it's gonna be a couple of hours. We are gonna be back after that. Alright, so it has been a couple of hours and the bike has cooled down. Now we are gonna check the level of water in the radiator. If it is needed, we are gonna pour more water, and after that we are gonna pour water in the reservoir tank up to the marking. Let's check the level of water in the radiator. It's not good enough. We'll have to pour more water. So I do not see any level of water here. It should be near the neck of it. So it needed a little bit water, and now it is full. And I don't think I have to run the engine once again. Let's close the lid. And now we are gonna fill water in the reservoir tank up to this level. It says PP till here. Do we need more? Let me check. No, it's correct. So it has enough water now. You see the level is till here, which is correct. And let me close the lid. Yes, fully closed now. We have to put the bolt of this place back again. Okay, so the bolt is back again here. The system has water now into it, and I'm gonna clean these portions a little bit as I got a chance. Okay, both these pipes should go behind this plastic. Alright, so all set over here. Now we are gonna put the fairing back again.
I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna know what I'm on. Diamonds Diamonds dancing on my neck, that is the vibe I'm on. Way too lit, who gon' check? You can tell me.
If you want to know how to remove the fairing on the right side, I have an older video on the channel. You can check that out. The fairing is back to its place. On the left, anyways, we didn't open the fairing, so it's already good. Just for the sake of testing, I took the bike out and I have been already riding it for more than 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes. And I see the operating temperature is lower than before. Now it is riding around 80 to 83 degrees Celsius, but other times, oh man, is it blind or something? I cannot ride behind that kind of vehicle. Anyways, the operating temperature is lower now. As you see, it's now 81 degrees centigrade on the dash. I don't know if you can see it. It is 81 degrees Celsius now. It is going a little higher sometimes when I'm revving high and then coming down. That means the pump is running fine with water and temperature is being controlled. See, it has come down to 80 now. If you see, it has come down to 80. That means the pump is working just fine with the water. So it is working all good. I'm so happy. And that's how we change the coolant on the Suzuki GSX-R1000R 2017 and above. And probably the same process goes with any other bike. Other bikes might not have a reservoir. Some bikes have, some bikes do not have. This one has a reservoir, so that's why I had to fill the reservoir up to its designated mark. If you do not have a reservoir, then probably you'll have to see the level of coolant in the radiator. So this was my first experience and I found out it is quite easy to do the coolant change. But couple of things we have to keep in mind. First, whenever we are gonna open the cap or the lid on the radiator, the bike has to be in cold state. It should not be hot, because if you open the lid, it's gonna spill the hot coolant. If it spills on your body, it's gonna be dangerous because it's gonna be really hot. So don't do it. The other point is, I thought it's gonna be difficult, but it is kind of easy to do it. So tomorrow is gonna be a big day, my first track day. Keep an eye on the channel to know more about how the track day went and my first experience too. So I'm gonna share in detail about my experience on the track. I'm excited too. Anyways, my rider brothers and sisters, if this video has helped you even a little bit, I'll be really glad. And as I always say, take good care of your health, take very, very good care of your motorcycle. And always remember, enjoy the freedom till the time you have it. Take care and bye-bye.